Understanding the difference between A-roll and B-roll is fundamental to video editing. These two types of footage work together to create engaging, professional content that tells your story better than words ever could. Implementing it, on the other hand, gives your audience the context it needs to actually understand what's happening and become invested enough to care about your message. A-roll is the primary footage that tells your main story. This is usually interviews, talking heads, narration, or main dialogue, the hero content that carries your narrative, message, or information. A-roll typically features people speaking directly to camera or in conversation. A-roll contains the essential audio and core message. It's usually shot with controlled lighting and sound, forms the backbone of your edit timeline, and drives the narrative structure forward. Examples of A-roll include two characters having a conversation, a character delivering an emotional monologue, a character's internal thoughts revealed through voiceover, documentary-style interviews, a character breaking the fourth wall to speak directly to the audience, and key performances or interactions where dialogue and acting are the primary content. B-roll is supplementary footage that supports, illustrates, or enhances the A-roll narrative. It's visual coverage that shows what's being talked about, cutaway shots that add context, visual interest, and editing flexibility. Examples of B-roll include establishing shots like skylines and landscapes, travel sequences showing journeys between locations, silent reaction shots of characters processing information, phone screens showing text messages or calls, empty hallways creating tension before a character appears, detailed shots of processes or actions, and newspaper headlines revealing backstory. B-roll provides crucial storytelling benefits. It offers visual proof, showing the reality of what's being discussed. It creates emotional connection through mood and atmosphere beyond words. It controls pacing by breaking up monotonous talking head footage. It adds professional polish, elevating production value significantly. And it builds context, providing environmental and situational information. Understanding the right ratio between A-roll and B-roll depends on your content type and audience expectations. Different ratios serve different purposes and create distinct viewing experiences. The 70-30 rule uses 70% B-roll and 30% A-roll. This B-roll heavy approach is most engaging for modern audiences and keeps visual interest high. It works best for marketing videos, social media content, brand films, and product videos where visual storytelling drives engagement. The 60-40 rule balances 60% B-roll with 40% A-roll. This balanced approach works well for informational content, maintaining engagement while ensuring message clarity. It's ideal for corporate videos, educational content, and documentaries, where information delivery matters as much as visual interest. The 50-50 rule splits evenly between B-roll and A-roll. Use this when the speaker's presence is crucial. Personal stories where seeing the person matters. This ratio works best for testimonials, personal narratives, and expert interviews, where credibility comes from seeing who's speaking. And the 80-20 rule uses 80% B-roll with only 20% A-roll for maximum visual impact. This highly cinematic, visually driven approach relies on voiceover to carry the narrative with minimal on-screen speakers. It's perfect for social media content, travel, and lifestyle videos, and cinematic brand films where mood and visual storytelling dominate.